And by the way, like everybody's like, oh, he's married to an American. That's why he got his green card so fast. I don't know how this guy got his green card so fast. I'd actually like to find out. Because let me tell you something. I've said this before. My nephew, who's an American, he's the son of my sister, married. He went over to teach kids in Korea, like kids, like young teachers will do. And he did that for a couple of years, and he met a Korean woman and he fell in love with her, and they got married, and they had a baby who had dual citizenship. In any event, they wanted to move back here. So my nephew came back with his son, but his wife, who's a lawyer and married to an American citizen, but not a U.S. citizen, and whose son is an American citizen, but she's not an American citizen. It's been taking her years just to get a green card, never mind American citizenship. And they have nothing like Mahmoud Khalil's very sketchy history, like working for UNRWA, which is an arm of Hamas. She's still having trouble getting the permanent work papers. So something is sketchy about that guy's case, Charlie.
I think we can conjecture why he got his green card so quickly. Is that there are anti-Jewish, anti-Israel forces within the State Department that likely wanted this individual here. Again, we're just hypothesizing, but you're exactly right. I mean, you look at Riley Gaines' husband, who has been trying to get U.S. citizenship and his paperwork all figured out, and it's been a nightmare for quite a while. I mean, we could go through the list. We all have examples of friends and family of people that have tried this, people that are phenomenal, and they marry American citizens and they follow the law and they're well educated and they're great patriots, and nope, we can't get them a green card or a temporary citizenship or citizenship, whatever status you want. You have to wonder, again, I think a proper investigation is warranted, and Marco Rubio can look at this. Was there a fast track? Was there an accelerated process that was put into place for Mahmoud Khalil because he was trained as a professional agitator and organizer? Now, when we look through the left-wing literature, if you look through the left-wing literature, there's documents such as Good Trouble and many of these organizations. They use a hub and spoke model where they believe that a singular agitator or organizer will be able to mobilize 500 to 1,000 people during a moment of mass protest against quote-unquote injustice. We see this in the actual Alinsky literature. This is in their training and their guidebooks. You have to wonder if Mahmoud Khalil was put into Columbia University for the stated purpose of being a professional agitator against the United States and against Israel, and was given a green card for that reason. And was there any suspicion acceleration by the Biden State Department? We don't know. It's worthy to look into, but it would not shock me or surprise me that anti-American forces did this on many college campuses, Megyn. What if we were to find out that there were 20 identical type of Mahmoud Khalil, foreign-funded, foreign-trained people that were put on American college campuses, maybe at UCLA or some of these other massive encampments? I saw the UCLA one firsthand, or the one at University of Washington, where they were able to gin up all these well-meaning college kids that have been indoctrinated by their professors. It's worthy to look into, and it also begs a broader and deeper question. How often, if at all, is the American immigration system being used to aid our enemies to create sometimes very quiet or sometimes loud sleeper cells in the interior of the United States to sow discord and disharmony against the best interests of our country?
Yes, Charlie, this guy got his student visa to come study at Columbia in 2022, but his petition for relief on these deportation proceedings alleges that he got his green card in 2024, and it suspiciously does not say the exact month in 2024. It could have been an 18-month turnaround from student visa to green card holder, which is some kind of bizarre fast track. Right, especially for a guy who was working for UNRWA, the UN group that basically helps Hamas. I mean, truly, that's even Joe Biden admitted that and started defunding them post 10/7. So, and that's where he came from. That's where he was before he got into Columbia. So there's something very sketchy about this guy, and now he's represented by 19 different law firms. I mean, they couldn't get to his defense fast enough to try to stop the Trump administration from deporting this guy. And it's amazing to me to watch the left delude itself that this guy still has some shot at American citizenship. No, that ship has sailed. Mahmoud Khalil will never be a U.S. citizen. It's done. The only question is whether we can kick him out, which we clearly can. All of it is just so infuriating. And I know the left wants to say it's free speech, it's free speech. It went well beyond free speech. The people who just said, we hate Israel, we stand with the Palestinians, they're fine. That's fine. That's totally fair game under our First Amendment. You can even say, I'm sympathetic toward Hamas, though you're getting closer to espousing support for a terrorist there. But go ahead.
But no, I just want to make one point, which is that if an American citizen goes and burns a flag on a college campus, that's grotesque and it's bad, and that is constitutionally protected. But if someone on a green card, which is a permission slip, it's probationary, as you perfectly said, it's a time for us to see who this person is, goes and burns an American flag, no, you should be returned to your country of origin. Sorry, you failed the test. You shouldn't be here. Like, you're here to try, you failed your tryout. Your job interview is an F. And so they do not get the same protections. Of course not. We're looking at them. We're seeing, are you going to make a good citizen? We have such a perverted and just such a left-wing view of how immigration should work. We have to reanalyze and go back to first principles that people who come here as immigrants, they are here as invited guests to enrich the homeland of the country and to make our lives better and to make the lives of native citizens better. And if their lives are also made better in the process, hopefully they are, then everybody wins. And that is immigration at its best, like the example of your nephew's wife. Of course she'd make America a better place. Those are the types of people that we want in the United States of America. She would not be going to Columbia University burning an American flag. So I think that we need to take a step back and say, if you are here as an invited guest and you act in a way or you espouse beliefs such as burning American flags or doing these types of types of practices, we're not going to throw you in a prison cell, but you will have to fly coach back to Damascus. That's only fair.
You don't go out and buy a life jacket when the boat is already sinking, and you don't buy gold when the economy has already collapsed. Clearly, others are heeding this advice as gold hit all-time highs already this year. It's not too late for you too, and you could have Birch Gold help you diversify into physical gold. Birch Gold specializes in helping you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold for no money out of pocket. One recent 5-star review said Birch Gold was, quote, knowledgeable, helpful, non-pressure. Get your free info kit on gold by texting the letters MK to the number 989898. There's no obligation, just useful information. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and countless 5-star reviews, just text MK to 989898 and let the experts at Birch Gold help you secure your future today with gold. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.